Yo, what's good people? It's Cactus and we're back in full motion today. I've got the camera back with me. So in today's video, I wasn't really sure what to cook up. So I shouted the Discord and a few people said they wanted an aggressive UK drill beat. So I think that's what I'm going to cook up today. I'm going to do something for someone like Unknown T, Abra Cadabra, or even Digga D. So, you know, just some dark UK drill stuff. I have been cooking up a lot of New York drill beats. So I think I'm definitely due a UK drill tutorial. So yeah, I'll try to keep this one simple and I'll explain how to get that dark feel. If you're new to the channel, I upload cook-ups and tutorials every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 PM UK time. So if you're not already, consider subscribing to the channel and let's get straight into it. Alright, so the instruments that I want to go for today, I definitely want a piano in there and maybe some pads too. So I'm thinking definitely Contact. There's a bank that I like called the Giant for pianos and then Firelight for pads, but I'm starting with the Giant. The only thing I've got on right now is Halftime. So simple melody. And this is how you create aggressive beats. You don't want the melody to be all over the place. You don't want big jumps in the notes and everything, especially the chords. So for the chords, I'll keep these quite simple as well. Yeah, so even just like that. And then maybe this can come out a bit further. Let's try down an octave. Actually, let's try everything up an octave. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's randomize the velocity. But this middle bit, I'm going to save that for the second half. I'm going to EQ this too. So with these drill beats, you want the pianos to be kind of vintage sounding. A lot of the low energy taken out. So you could shape the EQ something like this, or you could use a tool like isotope vinyl, which pretty much does the same thing. So the piano is going to be the main thing, but then just to add something to make it sound a little bit darker and just to sit underneath it, I'm using a pad in Firelight. I'm going to keep this one real simple. So I'm literally just following the same chords as the piano. And I'm doing the same processing as the piano pretty much. So I was starting with halftime, but I've added vinyl and an EQ too. Just adds a little something. Right, so now I'm gonna move on to the 808, and for the drums, I'll be using some from my pack. So I think this one. I'm hearing 3 here. So it's just gonna come down. Yeah, it sounded cold. So this section here, I might just switch that up. I might keep that for one pattern. And you always know when I start arranging things, I create like 3 different 808 patterns. So I'm just keeping that there for now. And with the actual notes of the 808s, I'm mostly using C because that's the note that I'm mostly sustaining in the progression. But they're not actually chords in the piano because it's only 2 notes. You can see the ghost notes behind. So look, I've got these 2 notes here. So I've got a bit of flexibility with what I can use for the 808s. I could just use C. I could also use G sharp. So mainly just go by ear when you're working out the 808s. But because I'm mostly sustaining C, it's obviously going to sound best if I just use C throughout it, but then add some variation with different notes. I'm just adding a basic delay to the counter snare with the feedback real low. In ping pong mode too. Alright, let's start adding some perks. I want to add this in just to emphasize some of the kicks. Right, maybe another one, something like this. I think I just want it around about here. Then get that to repeat. And then definitely this sword from the effects in my pack. But I'll probably add that when I start arranging it, just so I can position it easier. Alright, so there's a couple little bits that I want to add, but I'm going to save that for when I start arranging it. I just like to add effects, transitions and things when I'm doing it in the playlist. So I'll finish mixing it, I'll arrange it all and then show you the outcome. Alright, so I finished mixing and arranging the beat, and I can't lie, this one came out cold. So I'm just going to play it as usual, talk you through what I've done. So I've just left the piano in the intro. And the counter snares coming now. Just switch up the pattern a tiny bit for the verse. Then backing. And then the pads come in. So you can see I've switched up the 8-weight patterns too. Adding breaks in the drums. We're getting new 8-weight patterns. And then for the bridge, I added this violin. It's the only place in the track that it comes in. And then the hook. Hook's pretty much got everything, and the original 8-weight pattern. And then a slightly different pattern here. Yeah, so the second verse, kind of similar apart from this part. So the rest of it basically repeats like the first one did. So yeah, this one was quite simple. Throughout the whole beat, I basically left that same piano melody. I liked the melody. I felt like that was the focus point of this beat. I only wanted to switch it up in a couple places. So that's why in the bridge and then the start of some of the verses, I just took out some of the notes. Just to slow it down a little bit, and then it comes back in. So I hope you liked the video and I hope you were feeling the beat. I am going to be announcing a beat contest within the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So keep a lookout for that. I'll share more information on YouTube and on my Instagram at jcactusmusic. There's going to be some sick prizes, some VSTs, maybe a cash prize. And if you've got any suggestions for prizes, then let me know in the comments. So yeah, more information on that soon. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.